The next half hour of the Easterseals Telethon is sponsored by HEB.
Thank you for joining us back here on KRGV Channel 5, live, coming to you from the beautiful Bird Ogden Arena. Now, we want to make sure that we include our beautiful, beautiful staff from HEB. Our beautiful staff from HEB. Cheer on. Say hello. So let me tell you, so Priscilla, tell me, why is it important to have your staff out here answering calls?
Well, first of all, because they themselves also believe in all of these initiatives that Easterseals backs, such as literacy and health and wellness. And so they volunteered their time this Saturday to be here and to encourage the community to call in and make a donation.
That's incredible. Now, I know that, I want to talk to the avocado guy again. So let me tell you, this is an important person that I want to talk to because not only because it's avocados, but let me tell me, how do you feel about being an employee of an organization that gives back?
I feel very proud to work for HEB. I've been working for HEB now for 23 years, altogether 30. It's great because it's all about people. Charles, it's all about people in the company, the culture that we live in, and I'm just very proud to be here.
That's incredible. So Priscilla, let's talk about the giveaways that we have at the end of the segment. So I know that at the end of the segment, we're going to be giving away.
At the end of this segment, we're going to be giving away a Cody soft cooler that holds up to 8 gallons and also 20 cans and 20 pounds of ice. It's perfect for outdoor grilling, for taking to the beach like you mentioned earlier.
Absolutely. So we're giving away for only $25. We're going to be giving away some really great prizes. Let me turn it over to Alisa. Alisa, talk to us about the donor board and who's calling.
So here on the donor board right now, we have Laura Warren. Thank you so much, Laura, for your donation. You are helping so many kids here in the Rio Grande Valley. And we also have Bill Rupert. Thank you so much, Bill Rupert. And Tracy Twenhoffel. So thank you so much for your donations. It's such a great organization that you're donating to. It's a staple here in the community. And thank you so much. Back to Edna.
Steve Crane, right, with Allison Hall? So hello, and we're back. We're back with another check presentation. So we're here with Atlas Hall Rodriguez, and here with us today is
Steve Crane. And I just like to say Atlas Hall Rodriguez has been supporting Easterseals for decades, and we still continue to support them because we see what they do in the community, and it seems like every year you think they've done everything possible they could possibly do, and they surprise you that even touch more people's lives the following year. But we've been, like I said, we've been doing it for decades, and we support Easterseals in every way possible.
That's incredible. Now, I know, Mr. Crane, that you have a check for us here today. You know, this is our 42nd telethon, okay? Easterseals is celebrating 100 years of service, 100% to include all children with disabilities in our community. Show us what check you have for us today.
You really want to see it right now?
I really do. I really do. I really, really do. I really do. I want to see it. Oh, my. Partners like yourself. Thank you very much. And so now we are going on. We're going to talk to Priscilla back at the phone bank. So Priscilla, I know that we have your staff busy answering calls.
Yes, we do, and we actually have a couple of these beautiful ladies taking phone calls today. They want to make a shout out to some folks that called in. Irma?
Thank you, Team Donna.
Gracie?
I have to thank my husband, so
Rod,
thank you,
talk to
honey.
me.
Very nice. We need the community to keep calling, though.
Absolutely.
We need
these
phones ringing.
Calling. We need the phones ringing. We need the $25 donations for all of these giveaways that we have. So we want to make sure. So I'm going to come and talk to Priscilla over here. So Priscilla, what do you do for HEB?
So I currently work in the HR department here in the Valley.
Oh, that's incredible. So, you know, let me tell you, so as the director or in the HR department, is it important for you to be working for an organization that gives back?
Absolutely. It really inspires our partners to work for an organization that has a lot of purpose. And so a lot of partners come and work for HB, not just because it's a job, but because they really believe in what the company stands for.
That's incredible. So, I just saw your comment. I want to come and talk to him. So tell me about why it's important for you to be here.
I think it's a great organization to help the community, and that's exactly what HEB is about, right? Helping the community and collectively coming together.
That's incredible. And so who else do we have over here on this side? I wanted to have an opportunity to talk to you. How are you today?
Doing great. My name is Irma Esparza. I'm the top store leader at the Donna HEB.
Oh, big shout out to Donna. So I have to tell you, so tell me, who do you have some shout outs for? I know you had some challenges earlier. Who else do you want to challenge?
Well, the rest of the stores out there. So my store was able to provide a donation as a team. So let's get some McAllen stores, Harlingen stores calling in.
That's incredible. That's incredible. So who else do we have over here?
So again, I'd like to do the shout out to the San Juan team. So if I could get a little bit of challenge out there. So I am going to mention a couple of leaders that are currently working. So Sam and Mario, let's get after it. Let's get out there.
That's incredible. So I know that we have more staff over here, and boy, we are busy at the phone bank over here. Let me tell you, I know that we've got the phones ringing. Danny, is your phone ringing?
I'm waiting for it to ring. I'm waiting for my suegro, John Sandoval, to call, so I'm waiting.
So you heard him, suegro. Well, not my suegro, but his suegro. We want to make sure that you're calling your donations. Priscilla, who do you have over there with you?
I actually have Audrey Trevino right down here, and she wants to make an announcement.
Absolutely. So as of right now, we're going to continue our challenges, and our leaders had a great idea. So for the last 20 minutes, anyone that donates, HEB partners, let's go ahead and HEB will match your donation. So all the way until 1 p.m., we're going to match your donation.
And we're back, and we have another check presentation. And let me tell you, do you remember earlier today I was telling you that the success of Easterseals is made possible by the generous contributions of business partners? And here we are with yet another incredible business partner for Easterseals. These beautiful, aren't they gorgeous bankers? They're beautiful bankers from Plains Capital Bank. Thank you for being here.
I'm Anna Gomez with the McAllen Trenton location.
That's incredible. So ladies, talk to me about why it's important for Plains Capital Bank to be involved in an organization like Easterseals.
We probably support our communities and our customers, and we're here to serve all of our communities. So we challenge all of our employees and community and business partners to come out and support Easterseals.
So I know you understand the importance, the intrinsic value of giving back, because today, at our 42nd annual Easterseals Telethon, we're celebrating 100 years of Easterseals across America. That's 100 years of making a difference in the lives of children living with disabilities. And did you know that 100% of the money that we fundraise here in the Rio Grande Valley stays here in the Valley for our Valley children? That is a big deal, because today, when you call in your donation of $25, you're able to not only have a chance to win some really cool prizes from HEB, but they're also able to make a difference. You know, the $25 makes a difference. Matter of fact, it doesn't matter what amount you donate, whether it's 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever amount, it makes a difference. So show me, do you have a check for us today?
We do have a check.
I want to see it. I want to see the check. Show me the check.
We're honored to be here again, once again, helping out and celebrating 100 years of Easterseals.
That's incredible. So look at this check, ladies and gentlemen. We have $3,500 coming to us from Plains Capital Bank. Can we hear a shout out from the phone bank? Are y'all excited about this donation?
Thank you.
It makes an incredible difference. Thank you again to Plains Capital Bank for making such a great donation. And I'm going to toss it back to Alisa Cantu over at our donation board. Alisa, how's it going?
So we're doing really well here. We're getting more calls, especially since HEB offered that any of their partners that call, they'll be matching that amount, that donation. So make sure that you are calling. Keep those phones ringing, and make sure you tell us that you're working at HEB so that they can go ahead and match that donation. And don't forget, if you're donating over $100 today, you will be getting one of these beautiful neoprene bags. Fantastic for carrying anything that you'd like in there. It zips up perfectly. And we just wanted to thank Colder. Thank you so much, Colder, from Edinburgh, Texas, for donating these beautiful bags.
That's right. Thank you so much for everyone donating $100 or more. You have a chance to win a beautiful neoprene bag that Alisa has been showing you. Alisa, thank you so much. And guess what? Remember I talked to you about those community partners that make a difference in Easterseals and the success of today's telethon? Let me introduce you to some other important folks that we have with us here today. And I would actually be talking to them, except I can't talk to them right now because guess what? They're all answering the phones. So here with us today, our community spotlight, folks, is BBVA Compass. And let me tell you, you are doing exactly what I'm asking you to do. You're supporting Easterseals and you're calling in your donations. That is exactly why I can't talk to these beautiful ladies up here because the phones are ringing and they're all busy taking your calls. Thank you, thank you, thank you for making a difference. 42nd Annual Easterseals Telethon coming to you live from the beautiful Bird Ogden Arena in Edinburgh, Texas. We are going big this year, and we're going big because we're here at the Bird Ogden Arena, coming to you live from the Bird Ogden Arena. So now I can talk to some of my beautiful ladies that I have here from Compass. How are you?
Good. I'm happy to be here today.
So tell me, what do you do for Compass Bank?
I actually work in the Global Wealth Department and work on the investment side.
Oh, that's incredible. So tell me, as a community spotlight sponsor, is it important for you for the bank to be involved in the community?
Yes, BBVA is committed to serve in the communities that we serve, and so we love to volunteer and be a part of all the activities.
That is incredible. Now, I hear that you may have a check for us today. Wonderful. So we have a check presentation that we're going to get to do, but you know, I can't do the check presentation right now because guess what? Look, they're all busy on the phone because you're doing exactly what I've asked you to do. You're calling in your donations. I want to tell you that you are so generous in calling and making a difference at the 42nd Annual Easterseals Telethon. And I'm coming over here to interview a very special lady with Easterseals. Yes. So tell me, what is the focus? I want you to tell me, what is the focus of the Parents as Teachers program?
So our Parents as Teachers program really helps support families with children prenatal to 5 years old. We really want them to be ready for school. And so we are able to go into the home to provide activities that you can make at home to help support your kids' learning.
That's incredible. You know, I have to tell you, you know, I'm not blessed to be a parent yet in my life, but you know, for parents that are living with children that have disabilities, I'm sure that there's always questions about how can I be a better parent, right? How can I help my child? So I presume that this wonderful program helps parents.
Yeah, so we also are able to provide a resource network for families, and so anything that they need in the community, we're able to help and support, get them connected to other agencies that partner with us, and we're just able to support the family as a whole in that way.
That's incredible. So what message do you have for parents that are watching today's Easterseals Telethon? What message do you have for a parent that possibly may have a child with a disability? What message do you have for them?
Well, we're able to serve families of all children with all abilities. So anybody really, if you're just needing help supporting your child, getting them ready for school, any questions that you have, we're really able to help. And something that you could do right now, pull out a book, sing songs, tell stories to your kids. All of that is so beneficial for their development.
Makes a big difference. I have to tell you, Easterseals, today we are celebrating 100 years of service, 100 years, 100%. What basically I'm saying is that we want to make sure that 100% of children that are living in our communities with a disability are included. We want to make sure that they're growing, that they're learning, that they're happy children, and Easterseals provides those services. So tell me, so this program, because you know, it's really interesting when you were telling me about the Parents and Teacher program. So who exactly does the program serve?
So we serve all families living in Hidalgo, Willacy, Cameron, and Starr County. If you have a child, if you're pregnant or have a child up to the age of 5 years old, we're able to help support you.
That's wonderful. So, you know, I have to tell you, you know, I would assume that working for Easterseals, you have seen so many different cases, right, of children coming through the program. And I'm sure that it must fill your heart that Easterseals really, truly helps children. I want you to know that I have been made privileged of seeing how Easterseals can impact the life of a child, showing a child how to do simple things like teaching a child how to swallow their food, how to walk, how to have just things that most of us that are blessed, you know, are born with, you know. And I want you to know that when you make your donation today, when you make that small donation today, 100% of that money is staying here in the Rio Grande Valley for our children, for the children of the Rio Grande Valley. You can make a difference. And all of our generous sponsors today and our corporate sponsors, our nonprofits, our business partners, everybody's making such a huge difference. You know, today, this particular segment is featured by HEB. So are you excited that HEB is a big sponsor of Easterseals?
Yes, I'm there every week. So I love that they're here now.
So you like the avocados too, don't you?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, no, I like to keep, you know, I like like to definitely enjoy all of the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful benefits of eating their beautiful produce, because I have to admit to you, they have beautiful produce. So I am going to go back to our community partners because I know that they have a check to present to us. Yes. So thank you so much for giving us information about your programs. And I'm going to go on and talk to my friends from BBVA Compass, because I know that they have a check for us today that I want to make sure you all see. So I'm going to come up here because we have got some like beautiful bankers that I'm going to talk to over here. So I'm going to come around this corner. How are you today?
Good. How are you, Edna?
I am doing fabulous, and I'm excited to be here, and I'm excited to see that you were so busy on the phone earlier today that you weren't able to talk to me because you were taking up. No, that's great.
That's fine. Sorry about that.
So I am excited because I know that you also have a check to present to us. I am excited to see it in a little while. So thank you again for being here. Thank you again for donating, for being a part. And why is it important for BBVA Compass to be involved?
It's extremely important for BBVA and to be involved in our community. BBVA has a brand promise of bringing the age of opportunity to our community and the partners that we work with. And we're excited to be able to do that with Easterseals on this special day, on this occasion. And they are such a staple in our community, and we feel strongly about their movement and how they create opportunities for people with disabilities.
That's incredible. And I'm going to toss it over to Alisa over at our donor board. So Alisa, I know that you are getting the calls, you're getting the donations. So tell me about how the donations are coming in.
So we are getting a few more donations that are up here on the board. We're trying to get these up here as quickly as we can. You guys are calling in and calling in. It's a little hard to keep up to get all these names. But if you see a name that you recognize on the board and you still haven't called in to donate, make sure that you do. Make sure that you do. Because look at these names. I'm sure you have any friends that are on here. You should be donating as well. And thank you to Juan M. Rivera. That's one of the new names that just came up here on the board. Thank you so much for your donation. And thank you to Molina Healthcare. Thank you so much for donating. It's a great cause, great cause. We're keeping this money here in the Rio Grande Valley. Everything that you donate stays here and helps the kids here with disabilities, helps them learn and helps them grow and thrive here in the Valley. And don't forget about your $100 donation gift. Don't forget about this gift. It is so cute, perfect for carrying around, and I mean, nothing's gonna fall out of it. We have it zipped closed. Nothing's gonna fall out of this gift. And it's 100 years. You can pay $100 and get your gift.
Thank you so much, Alisa. And I definitely want to make sure that we So I have to tell you, I'm really excited about showing you what the first number up on our tote board is. And before I do that really quickly, we definitely have a raffle. So we're going to give away. I want Priscilla to come down here, and I want HEB Buddy to come over here, and we're going to pull out the winner. The first winner, this is the winner of the actual soft side cooler. So HEB Buddy, we're going to pull out a winner here. So Priscilla, why don't you take out a lucky winner? Oh, you've got more names in there.
So let's skip
we have more names. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's mix it up a little bit.
Mix it up in there. Yes.
Okay.
So we take out a lucky winner. Absolutely. I'm ready.
Let's see who that lucky winner is.
Who is the lucky winner?
It is Bob and Kathy Thayes.
Wonderful. Yay. Wonderful. So you are the lucky winners of the actual tote bag, the soft-sided tote bag. We're so excited. And everyone else that has a name inside this particular raffle drum, you can be the lucky winner of a griller and a Nintendo Switch. So your chances are still there to win something, right, Priscilla?
That's right, yeah. So call in and make a $25 or more donation.
That's incredible. Thank you so much. Now, I am anxious to see what the actual totals are for our tote board. So do we have an actual number that we can tone in on our board? So do y'all want to see what it's looking like? Do you want to see what the numbers are looking like? So do we have a number? Do we have a number that we can show up on our boards? Your calls today for $25 are making a difference in the lives of children in the Rio Grande Valley. And there's our total, $110,000. So I don't even know what to say. Honestly, I don't even know what to say. But gracias. Thank you to all of our generous callers that have called in for this first hour segment. It is absolutely incredible. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you for calling and donating and making a difference. The Easterseals Child Development Center provides child care in a safe, nurturing environment where children of all abilities learn side by side. As an assistant principal, Ms. Salinas knows the importance of quality early learning and wanted a program that would help her son learn, grow, and gain the skills he will need to start school. Meet the Salinas family as they share how Easterseals Child Care Program is making a difference in their life.
My name is Emictio Salinas. Everybody calls me Milo. My wife, Lillian, and of course, Milan. Since Milan was born, he went through a couple of things. He had hydrocephalus, hydronephrosis, and extra artery. So we went through a couple of things, and we wanted to help him as much as we could. So we chose Easterseals, and Milan is now 3 and he's walking. So.
It was first recommended of a good friend from work, and I remember that the conversation was always around her grandson needing therapy, and so that's when I began to learn about the therapy services that were offered with Easterseals. Everything was scary at first because I knew he needed therapy. I didn't know what that would look like, but it was just so comfortable coming here, and I remember telling Milo that it was just like home, and I don't know, the teachers were just so sweet, just always over-caring, kind of nurturing, and I felt that sense of home again, so that was nice.
We didn't know if he was going to be able to walk, so when he took his first steps, that was just the most amazing moment ever. We feel like he's just catching up slowly, but he's catching up, and he's doing great. He's such a happy baby, as you can see.
I began working with Milan, I think he was about 2, and this family was still concerned that even though he was scooting around on the floor, they wanted him to walk. And they were concerned because they didn't know if he would be able to. But Milan had the drive, and he was engaged with the other children. Easterseals is a very inclusive daycare. And being able to see the other children moving around, he wanted to move around. So at first, he was doing it by bottom scooting. So in working with Milan, it was easy with the setting, the toys, to get him to want to start pulling to stand and then cruising along all the toys and bookshelves, interacting with the other kids. He was awesome. Once he got the hang of what was going to happen with his body, he had the capabilities to stand, pull to stand, and walk. He started taking off.
You know, there's always conversation initially when we drop them off, and that always made me feel at ease because I knew they were always here. And then I'd call. My first year, I remember calling at least twice a day, and they were kind of like, he's fine. And I slowly went away from that, but every day when I picked him up, it wasn't just a paper or a report. It was always just a conversation, and that was always more information than I asked for. He did really well today, and he took, you know, and finally when he started doing more things, they were excited with us. So they've been a real big part of his journey as well.
I would work with him at the daycare. The teachers would tell the parents what we did. I would text the parents, communication, calling. So there was always good communication from every point. The teachers, the parents, it's just a great setting. Ideal for therapy.
Milan had not just one teacher. There was just so many kids there that took care of him, and they knew that Milan needed help to go here, and they knew that. And so that for me was always just, I would tell him, Milo, he has like 4 teachers in the classroom. And so it's such a good program.
I think he likes interacting with the rest of the kids. I think he loves his teachers. There's sometimes, even with family members, if I'm carrying him, he'll turn around, and when I get here in the morning, he goes like this to the teachers. So he loves his teachers, he loves interacting, has his friends here. Everybody says hi and bye. We love it.
It's not about whether you're neurotypical or atypical. It's that you have a child and you have caring people that feed them, that take care of them, watch over them, everything. And so for a therapist, you couldn't have a better setting. You want to have those other children that are there as a model about what that child should want to be able to do. And you've got it.
There are so many more kids, you know, like him and who need that service. And just to know that you can help out one child more, for me, goes a long way. The inclusion for Milan was very important because the general setting for him just made him work harder. And the kids were so good to him, and they challenged him. I think that they're a big part of him wanting to grow more like them. I just wouldn't trade, you know, these teachers for the world. It's the best place to be. We love Easterseals.
Easterseals is an excellent resource, and their work a lot of times it seems like it's silent. But when you have a parent that has a child that's in need, Easterseals is there. And when they're first starting out, that is so important. Easterseals serves that need for our community, and there's not really, I think, a better resource. That money goes to important programs. It serves the needs of the children, it serves programs that support education of the teachers, it supports a nutritional diet, it gets them educational toys. It's almost limitless as far as describing what is so great about this program. But it needs money. And it's not just the job of the government to support that. Every individual is able to contribute, and every penny counts. So whether it's a little or a lot, you're doing something that's really contributing to the growth of every child in the Rio Grande Valley of Texas.
And we're back. And you know, we talk about our community partners that help make a difference for Easterseals, and we have one here with us today. We have our friends from BBVA Compass, and earlier today, they were busy answering phones, which is why we were not able to do the check presentation. But these beautiful ladies are now able to help me with the check presentation. So I'm gonna go over here around the corner because I know that they have a wonderful check for us here today. So show us the check that you have, ladies. Look at that. $6,000. Can I hear a shout out from everybody in the phone bank? So a special thanks to BBVA Compass for giving $6,000 to Easterseals. So tell me, how does this make you feel?
It makes us feel great. We believe in supporting our community and providing all the support that we can. And we love partnering with Easterseals and other organizations of the like manner.
That's incredible. You know, BBVA Compass is one of many different partners that are making a difference in giving back to our community. So we want to thank all of our business customers. And I know that you probably have friends and family out there that you want to call today. Do you have any shout outs?
I do. I've already called 5 of them, and thank you to each and every single one of them for making donations and helping us support today's efforts.
So the ones that you told to call you have already called in?
Absolutely, yes. And so we selected quite a few already.
That's incredible. I'm so excited. That's awesome. So do you want to thank anybody that's already called in today?
I'd like to thank, it was Quincy Corrales, and he was calling on behalf of Rick Hernandez. He said he's volunteering here today. I wasn't sure if Rick was here. Yes, thank you.
So thank you so much, Quincy. So I have to tell you, we are still taking calls. We will be here till 5 o'clock, coming to you live from the Bird Ogden Arena in Edinburgh. Stay tuned on KRGV Channel 5.
The last half hour of the Easterseals Telethon was supported by HEB.